Braxton's moving to Warsaw.
Ugh.
I don't know how else to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, just rip it off.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't know how else to do it. So you're moving. And we're live.
We're live.
We're rolling.
This is it.
This is it. Season 3, baby.
What do you think?
That's exciting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
3 seasons.
3 seasons.
How many videos is that?
Of the podcast?
Yeah.
This is the 160th.
Jesus.
And then there's like 300 and something of the show.
Nuts, dude.
You've been in 100 already.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Mike.
Camera. What do you mean?
You're got to talk into the mic.
Is it not loud enough? I mean,
There you go.
I feel like I can hear myself pretty well.
No, you just got to make sure it's angled
Gotcha.
towards you. Yeah, you're good. Okay.
I gotta face it towards me. We're figuring it out.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah,
Welcome
dude.
back to the PM Podcast Season 3. Yeah. It's where two guys sit around, drink some alcohol, and shoot the shit and talk about life.
And in a brand new setting.
Yeah, you guys are actually seeing this for the first time. Dude. This is our brand new set.
Love it,
my God. I have been waiting so long to share this with them.
Yeah. Me too, dude.
So let us know what you think. It's a whole new season. And the new intro card. Yeah, that's new too. They haven't even seen that. So it's completely new. I mean, they have the brand new intro. They have the new studio, the new mics with clear, crisp audio.
Dude, and I didn't hear Aaron say one cuss word and putting these together. So I know they're quality. As the other ones, it was literally every time he put it together, it was, this fucking mic doesn't work. God damn it.
Yeah.
I need new fucking mics. Like, I'm over this. I'm tired of it. We need better. We need the best, Braxton. And I'm like, all right, bet. I mean, it's not my wallet.
We did the best.
So, yeah, no, these sound great.
I mean, we probably
Everything
put like 20 grand into the studio just to make sure that it's perfect.
Yeah, dude.
So
this quality, dude, I love it.
Yeah,
I'm excited. And then, dude, and it's comfortable. Honestly, I feel a little bit more chill. This is like a dedicated, studio that we can just actually like kind of chill, talk. Yeah, and I mean, I like the other setting where we were just kind of, and I think that's where me and Aaron were kind of bouncing ideas off. We kind of picked, a lot of the qualities that we really enjoyed from the studio downstairs, and it. I told him how I love the fireplace. And he's like, yeah, we need a fireplace. We need mics and a fireplace. And what else? And I'm like, I don't know.
A brick wall?
And he just did everything else. I just told him
fireplace
I wanted a fireplace.
and mics and a brick wall would be great.
Yeah,
let's get some shit and put it on the wall.
Have to. I did ask for like some bar stuff.
Yeah.
And in like the other room, we're kind of
changing
so
this wall behind. Wow, that's really loud. This wall behind Braxton kind of emulates a little bit about us. Yeah. So we got the drinking up top.
Love it.
PM podcast with A and B, poker because we both like poker. Yeah. We never played it together.
Yeah, we did. With my parents, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Played some euchre.
That was fun.
Indiana game.
And then just some like...
Of course, you got my bartender stuff up
there.
Yep.
And then we got some more bartender stuff up there. Clock and a bunch of other random shit that you can get.
What time is it? 9:02? Weird.
9:02. Weird.
Oh.
So... It's going to be exciting. It's a good season.
Dude.
But before we get into all the topics, we have a lot we want to talk about.
Yeah, dude, for real.
There's some things that are happening, things that are changing.
Yeah.
For good and for maybe be a little of a struggle, but we'll figure it out. And then, a lot of other stuff that we're going to talk about. So before we get into that, though, we're going to talk about our drink of the day. So today,
dude,
we're drinking actually a drink that I found randomly. It's called Summer Beer. And what it is one thing of pink lemonade frozen, and then you have 12 ounces of 12 ounces of vodka, and 4 beers. You put it all in a pitcher, and then you stir it all up, and you have summer beer. It is very good and very dangerous. So, cheers.
Cheers, bub.
To Season 3.
Season 3. Let's kill it. We have to.
Also, cheers to you guys for getting us over 100,000 followers.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
100,000?
100,000 here on the podcast.
We have 100,000 people listening to me and you talk a bunch of shit.
At least 5,000 an episode.
God dang it. Oh, yeah, we have those Aussies, don't we?
We do.
Oh, man.
We have some people from the UK, Australia. We have some in Canada now.
I love everybody, but it's just something about those Aussies, dude. I fucking love them, dude.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, you know, I appreciate you guys. And honestly, you know, without your guys' support, I mean, we'd still be doing this, but it's good to know that, you know, we do have that support from our community.
And we're growing.
Dude.
Yeah.
And that's nuts, dude. 100,000. And I mean, that's just on this.
Mm-hmm.
That's not including everything else that we got. So
No,
we got a lot of really good content.
Yeah, we're growing up. We're growing.
Yeah, dude.
YouTube channel is growing slowly, but it's getting there.
We have to get, dude. How do we not have we got 100,000 people on here?
Yeah, I know.
And not like, dude. We just need like 400.
Like listen,
500.
We get that you like the podcast, but like maybe just go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Dude, like it doesn't hurt anything.
So if they're anything like me, I mean, tell them, because I've literally only subscribed to the Potty Mouth Show.
Uh-huh.
I've never subscribed to anything.
Right.
So like, I wonder if that's like, honestly, maybe there's a lot of people like me where it's just like,
they
oh,
just
it doesn't
like to
matter.
watch.
Right,
Yeah.
or it just doesn't matter. They don't understand
how
much it helps.
That's true.
And I think, you know, with the algorithms, I mean, Aaron knows more about it than I do, but I've slowly learned along the way that, you know, those subscribers, you know, that's when we're able to get monetization. Right.
That's when we're able to make money and continue to make this show for you.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, if we have more money, that's just more stuff to do more things. I mean, we do it on a budget already. I can't imagine if we didn't have a budget.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here's all the money you could ever need to produce a show.
Bet.
Make it as crazy as you want.
Will do.
Okay, let's make it happen right now.
Aaron's creative enough to make some pretty crazy stuff, so.
Yeah.
But it costs money.
It costs money.
But I'm happy where we're at so far, honestly.
I'm having fun.
You're
That's all
killing it,
that
dude.
matters. I appreciate it. So are you.
Yeah, thanks, Bob.
You've taken this show to a whole nother level.
I have to.
Yeah, you have. You have. You've taken it to a tremendous level as far as like the growth.
Yeah.
Our audience retention has skyrocketed.
That.
So I mean, like you're making an impact, and people love you in our conversations. So
It's something about the bartender, dude.
yeah.
Or it's the booty, one of the two.
Or the booty.
Bartender and booties, dude. It's just a good combo. So, yeah, dude, I appreciate you. You know, you said over 100 episodes
Of this show, or you?
Yeah,
you've been in more than 100 at this point.
Yeah, dude, that's
like
nuts.
120
That's
of
crazy.
the show, and then you've been in probably 30 of these.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and 30 episodes, dude. It just keeps going and going. And
I
we
don't
have
know
to
how
keep
many
it
you've
going.
actually been in now. You've been in quite a few.
Yeah. Well, man, we'll figure it out later. I'm not
Yeah.
really worried about it. I'm still loving it, killing it, and
Yeah.
you know, we just got to keep it up, keep the intensity up. There's some days that, you know, when I first started coming in here, I mean, I think you pointed it out too. It's just like how much this show kind of breaks you out of your shell. I mean, I was never a shy person in the first place, but it's still getting used to.
Yeah, this show pushes you to a level that if you're an introvert,
You won't be.
you won't be.
By the end of the season.
This show pushes you to a point where it's like, all right, you either got to sink or swim.
You think Blake was an introvert? Because I kind of got that sense, but man, when you talk to him, he'll tell you whatever you want to know.
He is a forced extrovert.
Bet.
So, like, by nature, I would think that he's an introvert.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't go in, but he
won't go out of his way to talk to you, but if you talk to him, it's more than a...
I think he forces himself to talk to you.
Oh, okay. So he's working on it. It's
Yeah,
kind of a thing.
yeah. Like, he doesn't want to be an introvert, but he kind of is. So he forces himself out of his comfort zone.
That makes sense based on his past.
Yeah.
And the conversations we've had on the show and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's been bullied, so it's kind of hard to
get out of that shell.
Yeah, but dude, the dude's freaking ripped, and he's got beautiful hair and a cute little face. So I mean, yeah, dude, he needs a.
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a minute. Have you?
I haven't talked to him in a while. Yeah, ever since he's been on the show.
We gotta. What do you think about bringing him back on for like a guest?
I talked about it to him. He's just doing his own thing.
Not feeling it.
No.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, he's married and doing his thing. Maybe he's trying to make some babies. Good luck. Know what I'm saying?
Practice makes perfect.
Know what I'm saying? Well, that's
yeah. Speaking of which, I've got my first on the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys are just now finding out about this because it's okay to talk about now.
That's true. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be a dad.
Okay.
You knew this though before.
I did,
They don't.
but I've never actually been able to sit down and have a conversation with you about it.
Yeah.
So I'm not a dad. I have a great dad What was, and Aaron's always honest. He doesn't hold anything back. Sure. What was your first reaction? Like, can you like?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to put into words, but I mean, the best way I could describe it was just like elated and nervous all at the same time.
Okay.
Like I was so happy and I was so excited, but I was also like, oh my God, my life's about to change forever.
So let's start with the
easy. The responsibilities just like hit harder. You know what I mean?
The easier one. Why were you happy about it?
Oh, I've always wanted to be a dad.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'd be a good dad.
You would be.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I've always kind of doubted myself sometimes. I'm like, I wouldn't be the best dad. But then like I kind of just keep reminding myself like, you know what? I feel like I would be a decent dad. And
what are your concerns?
I don't want to be like my dad.
What was the worst thing about your dad that you're just like, I don't want to ever do this?
He didn't financially support us. So at 12 years old, I was working to put food on the table. And so, like,
was it because of his decision? Like, was he just being lazy? Not to be rude, but
no,
was he being lazy, or is it just like?
I don't know I don't know. I can't because I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know his side of it.
Fair.
From what I saw, it didn't look like he was lazy. It just looks like he always gave up.
Interesting.
So, my dad had 19 jobs in 19 years of marriage before my mom and dad divorced.
I got you. Okay.
So he had a new job every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and where that's normal for some people to have a new job every couple years or 3 years, especially in this time, like with COVID and the economy and everything.
But you're talking about...
I'm talking about 19 years. Yeah. You need to have a job for at least 5 to 10 of those years.
Yeah. Fair. Absolutely.
Like, you know,
especially if you're a father.
Right.
Or
stick with it.
Yeah.
And it just didn't see that. And so...
Do you think that was his own fault, or do you think that was just...
Because
some people, that's just how it is.
No,
you know what I mean?
I think it was.
Okay.
Partially.
Yeah.
He is not very educated. He doesn't have a college degree.
And that, honestly... I mean, I see that nowadays, especially applying to jobs and doing that. Like, a degree will get you more places.
A degree or experience.
Experience, yeah. But how do you get experience without a degree?
You've got to have 4 years experience to beat a degree.
Yeah.
Just hands down. Like, if you're going to go up against anybody that has a degree, you have to have 4 years or more experience in that job.
You do?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I've been in plenty of interviews. I mean, I got a degree from the Kelly School of Business, and it's one of the best business degrees, and I've even been turned down. And I'm like,
right,
what?
Usually it's usually because you have a guy that has like 8 years experience.
Oh yeah, this dude's got a master's degree, and and it's just like, well, dude, I can't compete with that. But it's a $60,000 salary job that's cushiony, you know. So it's like, well,
it's like you got to get a job. Well, how do I get experience? You get a job. Well, how do I get the job? You have experience.
Or an education.
It's like the worst fucking rabbit hole.
It really is. So let's get back on point, because I want to talk more. I want to kind of pick your ear, because I'm curious too, honestly.
Go for it. Let's talk.
So we talked about the good. Mm-hmm. You know, you're excited. You know things that you don't want to do.
Right. I know what I want to. Yeah.
Financially support everything.
And I don't care what I do. Like right now, I run my own business. It's cool. I like it. If it came to a point where I couldn't do that and I had to just get a job to support my kids, I'll do that. Just because I know that I have to. I'm not going to be like...
Would you give up the Potty Mouth Show to support your kid?
That's a good question. That's a great question. Would I give up the show to support the kid?
Yeah, just be like, hey, you know, I really need this. You know, I don't...
Go ahead. Ask it.
What happens if the kid needs something?
Yeah.
And it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about, honestly. And that's why... we'll talk about later, but that's why I chose the way that the path that I chose.
Okay.
It's just because at the end of the day, my job will take care of me, my family, my kids until the end of time.
I can safely say that nothing's going to stop the show.
Bet.
I don't care if we're sitting there twiddling our thumbs using shit we have in the house. Nothing's going to stop this show.
Bet. I think and that's fair to say.
Because we can come up with creative ideas to use the assets that we have.
Yeah.
We don't have to go and do crazy taste tests and buy all this alcohol and buy all this shit. Like,
yeah.
We can buy some cheap, if we had to, we can buy some Natty Light,
Yeah,
get fucked up on it.
Oh yeah,
and we can go buy McDonald's and do McGangbang taste test. Like
and Taco Bell.
It doesn't matter. Like we can do any kind of taste test, and it could cost us $5 to produce a whole episode.
Absolutely.
Like, so the show will never stop. And at this point, we have everything we need.
You're right.
Right at this point,
so,
like, right. And that's why we did it.
I think this would definitely last a few more seasons, if not more.
I mean, the podcast doesn't have to stop.
Yeah.
The podcast
True.
never has to stop. True. We have everything we need.
Yeah.
We don't need another camera. We don't need extra mics. Like you and I, all we need is me and you.
Yeah.
We can come here, we can sit in this studio, we can talk. The podcast never has to end. The Potty Mouth show is the difficult part because it costs money to produce.
Yeah.
But we can figure it out.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, like 100% honestly, the Potty Mouth show never has to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, and obviously it's nice to hear for everybody else, but I think a lot of people, I don't think anybody would be mad and just be like, I just need to financially support my family.
Yeah.
And like, we got to take a break, but, let us know. And I think that's what, why, I guess at the beginning we were kind of asking you guys, like, give us that.
Let us know.
Like and subscribe, comment. It lets us know that we're doing the right thing, and it's obviously going to help us in our personal lives. We entertain you guys entertain us, be on the comments and everything like that, and it's good to have your guys' feedback and all that. So it's a good relationship that we have with like our followers and our people that we know.
And here's what I will say: if it doesn't go somewhere in the next 2 seasons, we'll probably be done.
Yeah, I think 5 years is a good time to
exactly.
I think it's
if we've done this for 5 years and gotten no further than where we started.
Yeah.
Then it's time to change or hang up the towel.
Yeah.
The podcast is doing well, so there's no point in ending that. Yeah. I just don't see that because the podcast we're continuously growing over 100,000. By the way, thank you again.
Absolutely.
There's no point in ending that.
Yeah.
But as far as the daily show that costs money to produce,
yeah, I could see that. I guess I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, like this doesn't cost money.
Dude.
It's done. You know what I mean? I mean, it costs money. It costs money.
How much was this mic again?
The mic itself is like $400.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm talking about like just the show.
Sure, absolutely.
Like this costs nothing to produce at this point,
and it's done.
It's
right?
done.
It's like
it's already been paid for. It's done. I don't owe on any of this shit. Like it's all paid off. It's all done. Versus the Potty Mouth show, we have to buy shit. We have to buy props. We have to buy food. We have to buy
people's time.
Yeah, it's so much.
Yeah.
So like, if it doesn't go anywhere in 5 seasons, then it's probably time to call it quits. And that's the hardest thing I've ever had to say to myself, honestly. But
let's get back to the baby.
Yeah,
that's a good. Not saying that's bad.
No.
Well, that's another. We like to ramble, and we're going on another street.
Right.
So,
and to simply answer your question, the Potty Mouth show will not end for any other reason than it hasn't succeeded in the way that we projected.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry.
So let's talk about. So we talked about kind of a little bit like your first reaction.
Yeah.
What's something that you will never do as a father, and that is like I will never let my family financially struggle. Like I will make it work. I'll work 2 or 3 jobs, even if it's Mike's Car Wash and Mickey D's or whatever. Like you'll make that work, which is obviously awesome. I mean, I already knew you would do that. Let's talk. I'm trying to think if there's another really good question. What do you mean?
You could ask.
Oh, I'm trying to think of
what are your?
Do you feel like it's right? Like this is the right time?
Oh yeah,
you're in the right. Like you guys, were you guys
trying? Yeah. We've been trying for.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
not for very long. Just we're just like,
hey, dude.
She was just kind of like, it's time, and. Cause she's older than me. She's
like, don't pull out.
Well, she's 31. So, we never pulled out.
Oh, isn't that so nice?
It is. Well, because she was on birth control forever.
Yeah, I know, dude. Every time a chick is like, "Oh, I'm on birth control," I'm like,
"Fuck yeah."
Wow.
That I'm not pulling out.
Yeah, bet.
Because you always ask, "Where do you want it?" And when they go, "I don't care," you like, "Yeah, dude." Okay.
Oh my God, that just like makes me want to do it right then and there. I'm like, well, fuck it. Well, I'm gonna dump this off and keep going. Well, fucking good. Hey, you got strong swimmers, dude.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I do. But
so, boy or girl?
We don't know.
What do
I want?
What do you want?
I don't care.
I don't think it's so personally, everybody's, I don't know, is this a controversy? Because I've heard it's like kind of shitty to be like, oh, you should be blessed with whatever you get.
Yeah. Or you should be like, well, you should let the baby decide its own gender. Fuck.
Okay.
That.
When you're 18, you can.
Right. No, I mean, like, even if you're younger and you want to, I won't let you. Here's the thing.
Okay.
If you're in my house, I will not let you do the sex change.
Absolutely.
It's like, I'm not going to let you cut off your dick, or I'm not going to let you add a dick to your body.
You know, in Canada, kids are suing their parents for that?
Yeah, I know. But, like, I'm not going to allow my child to do that unless they're 18. They can be trans, they can be gay, they can be whatever they want.
I don't give it. Yeah,
That's absolutely fine.
Sure.
But you're not going to do it while you're in my house. Like, you can be trans, but I'm not going to let you transition.
Right. You're not paying for anything medical or like, you're not getting any surgeries.
Right. You want to get the surgeries, you want to get all that shit.
Sure.
When you're 18, I'll even pay for it when you're 18. I will absolutely support you because you're an adult and you've stuck with it for that long.
I think if you're going to think like that, I think it should be 21. You should.
I mean,
if you're going to pay for it, you should be like, you wait until you're 21, because 21 technically is when you're an adult.
You're an adult at that point. You can
and at that point, dude, I'm not gonna lie, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I grew up with 4 sisters.
True.
There was plenty of opportunities to where I was like, it'd be, this might be a little weird, but
go for it.
I've worn makeup. I've dressed up with my sisters because
that's not weird.
It's not weird,
especially when you grow up with 4 sisters.
Right. It was like, we would play, I'd play with Barbie and Ken and like play with my sisters. And that's just like, that was just me interacting with my sisters in a way that they were comfortable interacting with me.
You're a testament to the fact that people are born gay.
I really think so, dude.
Because if people just chose to be gay, you were in the perfect scenario to be that candidate.
Thank you.
Yeah. No offense.
No, and I agree because there was plenty of times where
there's plenty of opportunities behind
dude,
to be
like,
gay.
How did I not turn out gay?
Right.
But I think you're right as far as like, I think it's something where, and I mean, we've heard it time and time again in a lot of arguments. It's something where you're born that way. Like, it's something where like as you grow up and
you are sexually attracted to the opposite sex.
And it's like, or
it's
the
confusing
same sex. Because you're raised to be like, well, boy likes girl, girl likes boy. Mm-hmm. And then it's weird to like.
Did you ever have a sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, what's up?
Did you ever have a spell when you were younger where you thought you might be bi?
No.
Where you were like, I like girls, but like I could also see like why guys are attractive.
The idea of a cucumber being anywhere near my body is, I guess we could say, because it's the podcast.
It's a
penis. Like that just completely.
You
just
can be
does
dirty
not
on this show.
Sound any way entertaining. I do not even like. I've thought of the idea. Like, could I suck a dick? Nope. Like, nope. I can't.
I could for money.
I don't even think. Okay. So it depends.
Someone walks
obviously
up and says, "I'll give you $3,000 to suck a dick."
No, that's not enough.
You're doing it.
Like, no, I'm not,
bro.
No.
What?
That's
nope. Like a month's salary for some people.
That's fine, not me.
$10,000.
No, I'm thinking like, I need to be able to buy like a brand new Tesla.
Come on,
like it's gonna be something where it's like, no.
If someone has $10,000 in cash in front of you,
it's just like, it's just not.
They're cleaning everything.
Like, do I just like in and out done, or do they have to bust?
Well,
or,
they
like,
don't have to bust, but you gotta go for like, okay, fine, I'll put a time frame on it. You gotta suck a dick for. How long does a blowjob last? Like to
depends
completion.
On the dude.
To completion.
I don't know. It really depends on the dude.
No, I mean like for you, like if you get a blowjob,
dude,
how long does it take?
Blowjobs just aren't like.
Yeah,
I know.
They don't get you off. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If she's like, if she's like,
I mean,
going at it.
No
like,
offense.
Sure.
This is very disclosed, but like, and I hope my wife doesn't kill me.
She will,
bro. She can't. She can do it.
She can do it.
She can do it in 7 minutes.
Damn. So let's say 5
okay.
minutes.
You have to suck a dick for 5 minutes.
No.
For $10,000.
No.
That's not that bad.
It's not.
I'd probably do that.
It's not enough. Is the problem. It just doesn't. For one, it's just it's disgusting. It's repulsive to me.
Is it?
It is.
That's fair.
And that's why I was like, dude, how can you enjoy it? Like, I enjoy it, right? Like,
how can girls enjoy it?
No, well, I mean, I get it how girls can enjoy it.
I don't see how it'd be gross.
I think the reason why girls enjoy it is...
hold on. Logically, the idea of sucking a dick versus eating a vagina, the vagina is grosser than the penis, logically speaking.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Guys don't walk... No. I feel like women pay more attention to that than men.
Yes and no, but they're self-lubricating. They have the smell.
So are we.
We don't smell.
I mean...
Okay, I don't. If I'm going to get my dick sucked, I don't. I don't
think I smell either, but, like, it's still, like...
It just tastes like skin. Like...
I don't know.
I don't either.
That's all. I was like,
but
I don't
feel
know.
like sucking a dick would be like licking my arm. Like it's skin.
Or like a thumb, just a really small.
Sure. Like a little micro penis.
Yeah, dude. I don't. It just.
But like I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't. It's a skin versus like eating a pussy, which is like super wet and it has its own lubricant. And if you haven't,
we got on a whole nother track.
Hold on. If you got a girl that's been there, like you're getting there that evening instead of that morning, then it's like she's been walking around in that shit all day. Like logically,
titties and vagina that I just.
I mean,
like
pussy's awesome. I love it, but like logically speaking, what's grosser of the two? It's the vagina. I think it's a dick. That's fair, but logically, scientifically, it's not. Just because a dick is skin, you're just licking skin, versus a vagina, you're getting wet and just. Moist.
I just feel like maybe it's just me personally, but guys are just more not clean.
I mean, that's fair.
And women obviously take more care of their appearance and
except gay guys.
Absolutely, dude.
Oh my god,
they fucking get their
they're on a whole
mani
different
petties,
level.
dude.
Yeah, they're on a whole different level.
I have gotten a mani petty before.
Have you?
Yeah, I went with my little fucking nieces, and like they just thought it was so funny with fucking Uncle Beagle over there.
So we got way off topic, but
we did. So, god damn it, this thing it's literally a beer and 2 shots. It's nuts, dude.
I think it's more because these are more than 12 ounces.
You're right. Well, I was being nice, but
we drank a pitcher. We drank a pitcher and four glasses of this. So we've had 2 glasses each, and we're done with the pitcher.
Me and you've had 6 beers and
2 beers and 6 shots.
Well, it's about 5 shots because it was 12 ounces.
Yeah, you're right.
The standard pour, but still
5 shots.
It's enough.
It's a lot.
So, let's talk about the good.
Okay.
No, what do you want? Boy or girl?
I don't really care.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to have a girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Preference of a girl. You're like 51%.
Preference.
Oh yeah, that's what I guess.
That's a good one. Preference, I would say I want a little girl.
Oh god, I feel like girls are harder, dude.
I feel like that's true too, but I want a little girl.
Dude, I just can't imagine.
The only thing I'm worried about, the only thing I'm worried about with girls is that with girls, I gotta work with a boy.
They gotta deal with people like guys like you.
Yeah. So with a girl,
stud.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Aaron was a naughty boy.
So with girls, with a boy, like if I had a little boy, I gotta worry about one dick, right? It's his.
Exactly.
Versus with a girl, I gotta worry about every dick in the world.
Every single one, dude. Because you know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and if she's anything like me, goddamn, she's gonna be a little slut.
She's gonna be purty, and she's gonna be No, I'm not even gonna talk about your.
That's right. Yeah, don't hit on my girl before she's born.
No, absolutely
before
not.
she's born.
I would be like 92 before she's even legal. No.
That's 19 years from now. You'll be how old are you?
With alcohol.
49. You'll be.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait, how old are you now? 28.
28.
Or you'll be 28 soon.
I'll be 28 soon. Mm-hmm.
So
August 15th. I want presents sent to my
You'll be
house.
40. Wait, so 10, 40.
That's weird, dude.
38, 40, 46. You'll be 46 when if my kid graduates.
That's generally, like my parents, they're 10 years difference. My dad is 10 years older than my mom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's how it, like, honestly though, when you think about it, like, why wouldn't, that's generally how it works.
I mean, my wife is 8 years older than me.
That's true though. Yeah. That is,
she's 31. I'm 24.
I would like to think it's because you're more mature to where, and I think that's the difference, right? And I'll admit to this.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't mature, at your age. Like, I was still bartending, doing.
Yeah, I doubt you were like, I'm going to start my own business and do all this shit.
No.
Live in a house in the suburbs.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. I enjoyed my life to the fullest. Yeah. And I don't need, me personally, I don't need and I'm not saying this about you, but I don't need I'm not a materialistic person.
Right.
So I don't need a nice house. I don't need a nice car. I don't need to be taking a lot of trips. If I'm happy where I'm at, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, that's really.
Which I don't know if you know this, but like as far as like how we do things, I'm not offended by you saying that like materialistic. Because I'm not.
That's not definitely not what I'm saying.
I'm about to say something.
Got some nice stuff.
I do. I got some nice stuff.
Have you seen his tank outside? He's got a fucking tank, dude. It's a tank with 4 wheels.
It's relatively new. It's not brand new. It's not like
the biggest fucking truck I've ever been in.
It's a nice truck though. I will say that's something I'm really proud of is my truck. I love that baby. It's my baby.
Yeah, you treat it like it. But what were you saying? No offense.
Yeah, not to be materialistic. So I'm not materialistic in the fact that I don't buy shit that's not good investment.
Absolutely.
So
and
like I bought the truck because it helped me perform the company services. It helped me haul shit. It helped me move stuff when we were doing all this building. Like I built most of this. Mm-hmm. So it's just like I didn't want anybody to. I wanted something that was utilitarian enough to help me do it. Yeah. As far as everything we have in this house,
so he goes and buys a tank.
Yeah. So our house, we have nice stuff because it's more material. I think that's the most materialistic aspect of it.
The house.
Is our house is because we like to have nice things, but we've utilized it in a way to make us money.
Right. And that's what all these rooms are. 90% of them are dedicated to the show.
Yeah. So let me explain what has happened. So we used to have a really tiny little studio and it was in one little office space. And that was the first season. That was all it was. It was 2 blue walls and a camera. And that was the first season. Second season, which is what you're finishing up, I think 2 weeks ago. You just finished the second season, or you're watching the last episode, whatever. That was in our new studio office, and that was so.
That's strong. Dude.
It is strong.
It's like I can already feel it. Man. God.
But anyways. So me and my wife had purchased a house, and my company we moved to the house, and we rented the house from my wife. Mm-hmm. And then we utilized 93%
told you
of the house.
It's literally like
so like we utilize
his bedroom and the bathroom.
That's it. Yeah. The loft is used for business.
We use the backyard,
the patio. The kitchen, our main offices are downstairs. We have our conference room downstairs. Then we have our main studio, which is next door, and we have this studio, which we just built. Yep. And then we have a storage room, which is now the baby's room. So technically, we're actually taking about a little bit of that back. We're taking about probably like 20% back for the baby.
But still, yeah.
But then we're gonna move again, probably.
You think?
Yeah.
Why?
Closer to you.
No.
Probably. No, we probably will. Don't do that. So, speaking of that, that's a good segue.
He says, well, surprise, motherfucker.
So, Braxton's moving to Warsaw. Ugh. I don't know how else to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, just rip it off.
Yeah, like that. I don't know how else to do it. So, you're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like I kind of said before, season 3, new chapter. Mm-hmm. And, when it rains, it pours. That's what my, well put by my dad. I got a lot of, I kind of work the typical, off jobs that we were kind of talking about where, I don't put my effort towards a place that I don't care about. I go to where I'm needed. And that's why, I currently, I don't know if I should tell them where I work or not.
Don't do that yet.
Yeah. So, currently, my passion is being a supervisor, working in management.
You can say where it's located. Just don't say.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Heard.
Just don't be like what specific company.
Heard.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always felt like I was really good at A, micromanaging, but B, more importantly, is just like being around people. And I like to manage people, and I feel like with my experience, I know how I like to be treated, and I'm probably one of the most difficult employees that you'll have, but I'm one of the hardest working employees, and I'm one of the most honest. Like, I'll tell you, like, if there's a problem, I won't hide it. No, if you call me out on something, like, Braxton, I noticed that you didn't that table, you didn't ring in the drink.
You're like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't. Well, that's theft. Well, it's not theft because, it was an actual mistake, but I see what you're saying, and it won't happen again. Like, that was my fault. But I'll tell you, you should be like, like, I've straight up told, I used to work at a taco place, where I bartended. It was a tequila bar. We served tacos, tequilas, margaritas, and I've definitely had friends come in, and I've definitely given them free drinks. My managers caught me, or free tacos, and they've caught me, and I've told them. I'm not gonna lie about it because I accepted that risk when I did it. Right. But I think that's why I've never been fired. Because that is theft.
You're like, yeah, I did.
No, I'm just like, you know what? I did. He is my friend, and I was just trying to be nice, and he tipped really well. So, yeah, I took a taco off just to show my gratitude. But there's always a reason. I'm not doing it to get gain for myself. I'm doing it because it shows appreciation somehow, or it helps the company somehow. What I have done, hey, leave me a 5-star review on the company. I'll give you a free taco. Did I ask my manager? No. But I got a free 5-star review, and it made me look really good. So, that being said, I've had a lot of jobs that have paid really well. I've had a lot of jobs that didn't pay really well, but I enjoyed.
Right.
The bartending job, that was probably, if you ever want to make money, move to a city.
Be a bartender.
Be a bartender.
It's so fucking easy to make money.
I've never made that kind of money.
Yeah.
But it's very inconsistent.
True.
And I'm working until 2 a.m. And I'm dealing with fucking assholes that are drunk. So, that being said,
that.
I am, and I was given the opportunity to use my degree, and I was offered a job to where I would make more money than I like consistently. Like when I show up, I clock in, I get paid hourly, and it's more than I've ever made hourly, right, and probably could make. But it's a very big company. It's a very well-known company. They have the best benefits in the state. They have, their union, which I've never worked for a union job before.
You're going to get paid stupid. You have to pay dues, though, which is weird.
But that's like pocket change.
Oh, yeah. Compared to what you'll make, yeah.
And you're right. You do. But I pay for them to protect me.
Right.
And I've never had that before because generally that's what I assumed my job as a manager was to do.
Right.
And I've learned throughout my years of service, working under tons of management, they don't feel that same way. Mm. And I think that's what's going to make me more successful than anybody else.
Yeah.
Because generally people think that it works, it's all shit flows downhill, right? Mm-hmm. So if the person at the top has a problem, everybody has a problem. But if the employee at the bottom has a problem, nobody has a problem.
Right.
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Because I think if an employee has a problem, then I have a problem.
You have a problem.
And then I'm going to pass it up to my boss, and he's going to have a problem.
Right.
It should be that way. I think that's how it should be, because then that lets me know, like, I'll work for that company. Mm-hmm. Because I'm being heard, and I'm being respected for my input, even though it could be dumb. Like, hey, I'm not getting enough hours. Let me figure that out. I'll take care of that. Oh, well, I found out it's because you haven't showed up for a shift on time
Right.
since you've worked here. If you want to show up to your shift on time, I'll give you more hours.
Right.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. That being said,
I
subscribe now so Braxton can be here full time.
Yeah, dude. If you guys can pay me more than what... No, that's shitty to say. No, I think
it's true though. It's true.
It really is though.
If we could pay you more,
if you paid me more than what and gave me the benefits,
or even if we just paid you more and all you had to do, or fuck, even if we just paid you the same and all you had to do was come here, be funny, and drink.
Oh yeah, I'd do it absolutely without a heartbeat.
Yeah,
done. But realistically, that's not possible now.
Right now, it's not.
I think it. Yeah. I think it could be possible. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why we're both here.
Right. I don't think we'd be here if we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't possible.
The problem is, so the question that we talked about earlier, as far as like how we would do this, is what would you guys choose?
Yeah.
Would you choose a job where you would never work a day in your life, right?
Right.
But you would enjoy it, have a great time, or would you choose a job that took care of you for the rest of your life?
The first one.
Right.
I can't do something that doesn't make me happy. I just can't.
Even if it paid you,
doesn't matter.
Let's just say like $35 an hour with the best benefits in the state.
I'm an actor.
He's like
I
get paid one check, and it's nice.
No, not even that. Like, I'm an actor. Like, I do it because I love it, not because the pay is good. Like, one job.
Acting pay good?
Not unless you're like B-list.
Not unless you're like Brad Pitt or something.
Well, I mean, no, you can be a commercial actor and make some decent money.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you can. SAG rate's $800 a day. If you're an actor, it's if you're SAG rate, it's like $898 a day for main cast. If you're like upper echelon, you can make like $10,000 a day. But you got to think that's $10 a day, and you work for 5 days, you make $50,000, and then you don't have a project for 2 years. So you just made $50,000 in 2 years. That's rough. So as an actor, you're an independent contractor. You're not employed.
Yeah.
You don't have that guarantee. So we don't do it for the money. We do it because we love it. Unless you're A-list,
though.
Unless you're A-list.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
24.
24. So I think I felt the same way, right?
Yeah.
And I was offered this same job when I was 19.
This same job?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're doing? Is what you're about to do?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you take it?
Because I was like, fuck that. Like, I want to go to college.
Yeah,
I'm going to make more.
See, if I was 19, I would have taken it.
No way.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't have turned it down. I would have been like, yep, I'm doing it.
Yeah, see, my idea was that...
At 19, though, like, I would have taken all that money.
Yeah.
And then just put it back and then started my own company.
Oh, I know.
Like,
at the end of the day, I'm pissed that I didn't do it. But at the same time, I'm not, because I wouldn't be who I was today.
Right, exactly.
And that's what I think.
That's what makes
I'll
you
take
you.
that check.
Right.
I'll take my experience over that check.
And I think that, like, so me doing what I do, like, I don't make a shit ton of money. Like, you think that we're like, me being a YouTube host and a content creator, you think we make a lot of money? Like, no. Like, the show makes...
I come for the beer. I'm kidding. I come for
like realistic
having a good time with you guys.
You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be real. The show makes no money.
Oh.
The Potty Mouth show makes absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing that pays us is our sponsorship, which is over.
Damn.
And we make no money. This podcast makes hardly anything.
Yeah.
This podcast,
which is nuts.
Yeah, we have so many people.
How do you make money on podcasts?
Yeah, we make enough to pay the show. We make enough to make the show.
Got you.
That's it. I don't even pay Braxton.
No.
Like,
pays me in Red Bull and food.
I pay him in food and then probably in gas money. But like, what we're saying is, like, I don't do it for the money. I do it because I care about you
Yeah.
And I do it because and I care about you.
Yeah.
And I also fucking need friends. My God.
Nah, it's not that bad. Yeah, you
Bro,
do.
I do.
I think it's just because
you're
just you're too
right.
busy.
If I can't make it a work thing,
yeah,
I don't have friends.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, you're right.
And at the same time, like, I like that we do D&D. Like, me and you do D&D.
And I've introduced you.
And you got me back into that because I used to play when I was younger. But you got me back into it.
Aaron's a dick in D&D, by the way.
Huh?
He's a dick.
I am a dick. I'm so mean.
You know the players are getting pissed about it.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
Are they actually?
Well, they wrote a contract for you.
For real? Yeah. Why?
Well, so you're kind of do you want to go into this or you want to keep?
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, you hurt my feelings. I wouldn't take it as a defense. It's because of your character. I think it's because he's playing a Robin Hood character.
Yeah.
Which is a very, or is that the right Robin Hood?
That's
fair. Yeah. Is that
anti-hero?
Yeah. So he likes to be how do I want to say this? He likes to have everything, right? So it's like when an example would be, oh well, I found this book. Well, it's a spell book. Well, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. And then the wizard's over there like, can I fucking see the book? And you're like, it's in my pocket though. Who has the party purse?
Me.
Who has the most money?
Me, probably. Well, I hold the party purse, so me.
And what character are you playing?
A rogue. A thief.
Do you see the problem here?
Yeah.
So they're obviously, but I think because...
What happens if I don't sign it?
Then you'll find out.
My team's going to turn against me?
They could or could not. I think that's a possibility. I think it might be giving you insight. But I don't know their intentions.
Right.
I know I have seen the contract.
Is this going to happen next session?
Oh, yeah. And I'm so pumped about it because my fucking wizard in the team, dude, I gave him inspiration for 2 weeks for this. Because the contract is like, it's so beautiful. But the thing is I told him he needed to do this. And I told Zach, I told everybody else besides you, because you're not the experienced player. You were Andy. I think Andy's might have played. He's been playing a little bit. I think you're the most inexperienced player.
Okay.
And I think that being said, you take things more personally than everybody else. Everybody else plays their character, and I think you do too.
I do.
But if it's directed towards you or if someone confronts you about something, I think you take it personally. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I play a character.
Okay. Then keep it that way.
Yeah.
And stick to that, because I think that's where it's tough.
If you try to get me in a contract, my character's going to be like, fuck you.
Okay.
That's just how my character would play it. Like,
so
he's a dick.
I think that I think that it's important to have a player contract.
A player contract? Is this outside of game?
No, this is in game.
Oh, okay.
And it's establishing code of conduct. Like, and I think you'll like it because of how good it is. I don't think your character will like it because of how good it is. I think that's what's going to be.
So does it
I
keep
don't know.
me from doing shit that I would normally do?
No.
Oh.
I think it's beautiful, and I think it literally will help every party member. But the problem is that if you're going to be an evil dude, and you're going to backstab them, it won't happen. Because there's too many steps in place for them to be like, nope, it's in the contract. You'll be expelled from this group, or you will die, or you will not receive anything. But I think that's what's great about it, is because you don't have people that are hoarding something that everybody else wants access to. And when you get to higher level, that's going to be a huge problem, because you will be untouchable.
Right.
Nobody will be able to find your character except for maybe the mage or the wizard.
Right.
Like, and that's what scares the experienced players, because they've seen what happens when you let someone have the whole entire everything. Like I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have, and I've told people about this. I'm like, you guys need to make a contract to where you all agree on what happens, right? Like, hey, if I get, I'll give you an example.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
No, yeah, this is D&D. I love it, dude. So the wizard, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you guys get a magical item, the wizard gets access to it to cast magic on it to figure out what it is. Then the party determines who gets the item.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you know what happens? If you take it and it's cursed, and then you're like, oh, well, I want this really nice crossbow. Because that's what it's going to be. Trust me. I'll make it that.
I know
because you're going to be the one that's going to get cursed. And then that wizard's going to save you and be like, well, that would have taken half your HP as soon as you attune to it. And you're going to be like, wow, that was nice. Mm-hmm. But right now, you guys don't do that.
Right.
You take everything, or you get your hands on everything, which is not, that's what I love about D&D, is because there's a difference between playing you as a person,
right,
and then you as like an alter ego. Like, hey, like everybody wants to do that, right? Like, oh man, I want to be like this badass fucking barbarian, or I want to be this like peaceful little wizard, Harry Potter, you know, or you can play whatever you want in D&D, and that's what I love about it, because the imagination is endless. Now that I've played it enough, right, where it's just like, holy shit, dude, I haven't even, every episode something new.
Haven't scratched the surface.
I haven't, dude.
Yeah.
But I think I'm so fucking pumped for our next episode, because
I don't like being outside of this. I will say that.
Well,
like, that's kind of shitty.
It's not,
but
because of how you've played.
No, I know, but like, I'm having team members go behind my back,
because they're scared of your character,
which is now making my character think like, all right, if you're gonna backstab me, then fuck you.
I don't think it's. I think. Well, I would. So rewind.
Yeah.
They're asking DM. They were asking me. Like, hey, how can we make this like better? Because they don't like not having everything.
Right.
You're the one that has everything, and I think
Not
that's
really.
what you do.
You
have everything, and it's your permission if they get anything else.
The only thing I hold is the party purse. They have the
which is everything.
He holds
at
the magical
this
items.
Level.
He holds
who?
Should I say his name?
No, the wizard or the
wizard.
He doesn't hold it. No,
he has all the magical items.
It all
in the
goes
spell
through
books.
you first. I don't know if you've noticed this.
That's because I grabbed it.
Well, right.
Yeah, but I gave it to him.
But I'm going to tell you, you're going to get bit in the ass as soon as you grab something. And it's not going to be a good thing that you should grab. And that's just because of the way that it's ran, right? Yeah. It's not me being a dick to you. It's just me being a dick to whoever touches it.
Right.
So I think you're misunderstanding that they're attacking you. They're trying to protect the party long term.
Fair enough.
And then if your character is going to continue to be the way that it is, it's going to be excluded, I think. Or unless you guys figure out terms that like works for you.
Continue to be excluded.
You won't get access to anything. Unless it's their, like, hey, like, you're not going to have that party purse. And you'd be like, well, you can come and take it. They will. I would think. Yeah. They're not going to threaten. I mean, it's going to be 3v1. You're going to lose.
Right.
I mean, at that low of a level, if you were a higher level, like I said, you wouldn't be. And I think that's what the two experience paper.
That's what I hate about D&D though. It's like your party turns against you and it just turns into shit. That's why I stopped playing.
Well,
the first time
I would take it.
Like if they're like, well, we're gonna take it from you, and it's like, why are we doing this? Like,
but that's what you do.
I know, I understand that, but it's like you have to have faith in your team, and I get that it's scary that like someone could turn on you. But like for you not to have faith in your team to do that with you, like I'm just like, okay, and that's kind of why I stopped playing, because people would constantly turn, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done playing D&D, because it's not fun anymore, because like I have people turn against me in the party. And it happened like every time.
I think the problem is that you have a party of good people, and you're the one that's not good. Is the problem
probably?
And I think my character in D&D when I played, I was not the good guy.
Right.
But I also respected the party members enough to be like, I could kill you, but I'll let you touch it. You know, because like I was the fighter and I could fly. Nobody else, I couldn't be touched. So I would shoot you from like 600 feet away, right in the eyes, you know? So
which I feel like they'd have a hard time killing me.
They would.
Yeah.
Not at this level though.
No. Well,
you would get away.
I'd get away.
You would have to take out the wizard first. I'll tell you that.
Of course.
Take him out. The spellcasters are nasty.
Or just get the fuck out of there.
Or you can yeet on it.
Yeah,
but
because I can get out.
The way that we would do that though is I would write your character off and I'd be like, all right, you need it. We'll talk at a later time of what your character does with whatever it's doing. But right now I need you to re-roll a new character and we'll go with him. Right. And that's not to say that character couldn't come back later, which it would. Because at that point I'm not going to say, but that's how I would do that. Yeah. So if it is a problem, keep that in mind, where it's like, if you don't like the conflict, consider that a challenge, where it's like, hey, I get it, you guys don't like me, but this is what we're going to do. And if it doesn't work out, I think that's what's great about it, because I have people coming to me being like, I want it to be like this. And it's just like, all right, let me see what you have to say. I take the feedback, give them feedback, and that's why I'm telling you. It's like, there's people in the party that are all good except for you. Right. And then they obviously have a problem with you.
Which is funny.
Well, yeah, but that's what I love about it. Because it's like, yeah, but I see it. And I don't think don't take it personally. No. I think it's definitely like, it's definitely like, them.
I mean, outside of D&D, they don't have a problem with me as a person. It's just the character.
Right. Right. And that's what's like, you have to understand that too at the end of the day. Right. And that's why I was able to keep my character. But I tell you what, I can murder any of those characters at the level that I was. Once I got past like 10th level, everybody was dead.
As a rogue?
No, I had a fighter. Ooh. I had a fighter. It was 3 levels of ranger because I wanted to get the hunter's mark, some spells, and I wanted to be able to track things. And then I did 17 levels of fighter. So I could attack you 4 times in a round. Yeah. I could shoot you 4 times. I could be like, you know what? I want to shoot you a little bit more. I can action surge another time, shoot you 4 more times. So I could shoot you 8 times in a round. Every time I hit you, it hurt. And I could do that twice in a day. I can hit you 8 times in a day. Your sneak attack will murder anything.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's deadly.
And I think that's the other thing with the experience is like you have to I think what would help your character is if you protected somebody.
What do you mean?
If someone was low and you jumped in the way, like get out, like take me, or if you know, like I get it, your character's like doesn't want to get hit because if it does, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. But I think death. But I think they see that, right? And I think that's where the teamwork comes in, because then now it's not about you, it's about the team. And I feel like your character, it's about you. Yeah. And it is. Right. Why would a team like that? True. So I think that's what I see it happening. What you're saying
is get to a level where I can just murder them all and then say, fuck you.
Yeah, dude. And then just take everything. But then they'll have to roll. Well, you would all roll new characters because I would cancel your character off too. I'd be like, all right, you guys won. I don't like PvP. PvP is not. It's
PvP.
Player versus player.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why I don't like it is because it's for one, it's not fun at game for who dies, because at the end of the day, your character's done, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes losing a character, but at the same time, it's got to progress the story. And I mean, if that's how it rolls, I think to give you insight, and we'll end it D&D because we're going on a D&D rant, and I wanted to talk about jobs.
If you're still listening,
yeah,
oh my God,
I'm so sorry, guys. God damn it. I think at the end of the day, if you're not more careful about your team, then you're going to get left behind. And then I think that if you push too hard, they'll push back. And I think that's something that maybe to consider. Because at this point, you're gonna get too strong, to where, like I said, you have sneak attack, you'll fucking murder, even the samurai.
Yeah,
that's your guys'
I can
big
be
HP.
600 yards away and just
drop him, and he won't even know where it came from.
Right, because I can hide.
Yeah.
I can use a bonus action.
And
to
I'll
hide
sit there and be like, all right, roll me a perception check. You don't see him.
Because I'm
so
fucking...
where do you go?
Yeah.
You know, and then, well, you just took 36 damage from a sneak attack. Are you dead? Okay, you're dead. So, but that's what I think the experienced players realize what could potentially happen.
Which probably...
Your job is to convince them, rather you want purposefully, or like, honestly or not, you need to convince them that you're actually not that bad.
Right. Because I could kill one of them right now without...
The mage, yeah, absolutely. The mage has the weakest...
The mage is done. Like, it could literally... I could yeet, sneak attack, you're fucked.
But the problem is that as soon as you do that, everybody else is going to go against you.
True.
And it's like, at that point, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And then they'll bring him back to life.
Because then I've got to fight everybody, and it's just... Okay, I could probably do it, but it's going to be rough.
So...
It's like fire, run, hide. Fire, run, hide. Fire.
We got in our little D&D rant. We have a
so
D&D in a
you're
couple
moving
days.
to Warsaw.
I'm moving to Warsaw, dude. That's going to be about 2 hours away.
That's a rough drive.
I'll be working, a very standard schedule. I'll be paid really well. It'll be a very easy job in air condition.
Yeah, true.
And like I said before, great benefits.
Yeah. With that being said, I don't think you're not planning on leaving the show.
No.
For them that are watching.
Yeah, no. Me and Irvin talked about it. We were trying to figure out, like, obviously the finer details, but I think at the end of the day, we both agree that we're going to make it work. And, I'm still having fun and excited and, having a good time on the show. Right now, I'm kind of getting intoxicated. I keep fucking trying to. But no, shit. I think it's. So you're thinking about. No. Are you for real about this?
For real.
Like how like percentage wise? Like, what are you feeling on
50-50.
Okay.
Like, we have the kid and then yeet. So we're thinking about building a brand new studio, buying a piece of land up north.
I'm telling you what, there's plenty of land up there.
Yeah, I know. And it's pretty cheap.
It is.
So.
But that's the thing is, like, I've thought about it. Living in the city and living in the, kind of more of the country. I wouldn't consider Warsaw's definitely, it's,
there's not much there besides
orthopedic
factories.
capital of the world. Yeah. And, you got Fort Wayne right up there. Right. So it's not like, but like, you definitely can't like.
It's not Indy.
Yeah.
It's not Carmel.
Yeah. And that's like going to be probably like my biggest adjustment as far as like, I got to fucking. Like, now I got to drive.
If you want to do anything, you've got to drive.
You have to drive at least 20 minutes out of the way. Or,
easily.
And it's like, I'm not looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to the simplicity.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to deal with fucking gunshots going off on, I literally, like.
He lives on College Avenue.
Yeah, dude. It's prime time. Like, it's not in the ghetto, but it's not definitely in the best. It's not in Carmel either.
It's not great. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm at a really good spot. It's on a busy street, which is what's nice about it, because like generally people don't fuck around with.
So you want to know what Ellen talked about?
Anal?
Well, I mean, yes, but that's a different story.
That's it.
Different time.
This week.
So Ellen talked about building a barn dominium in Carmel.
Why?
Because they're really pretty. Like, they're actually really nice.
Yeah, Barnum. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But in Carmel, though?
Yeah, because she wants the kids to go to Carmel schools. Of course. Yeah, well, she went to Carmel.
Well, I know. Of course.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so she talked about building a second, like, house on the property and giving it to you. With its own entrance and everything.
Yeah, dude.
And you own it. Like, it's yours.
How would that work?
What do you mean?
So
you don't pay rent. It's yours. Like, you work as your property. It's yours. And then you just come to work on the show.
I'm just like, oh, I gotta go to work. Open the door. Be like, all right, I'm at work.
Right.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, right. So she was talking about that, and I was like, I mean, that'd be cool. I don't know if that he'd be down for that, but that'd be cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a weird. It was a weird thing.
I've always considered like owning my own place.
Yeah. So I mean, it'd basically be like if we bought like 3 acres, you would own like half an acre.
Yeah, just give me that fucking plot over in the corner.
Mm-hmm. And you'd have your own entrance and everything, and it'd be like your little house, and then it'd be like our condo, our barn-dominium, and then like the garage space would be the offices.
That'd be sweet. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, right? I mean, that's pretty sweet. Especially, I mean, I wouldn't even mind helping out in any way. You know, just be like, you buy the land, I'll buy the supplies, or kind of thing.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
I mean, that would be something I would consider.
Ellen just talked about it. I don't know if that's. I mean, obviously, you have a pretty cush job in Warsaw, but like free housing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it literally is free, and all you got to do is buy your own groceries, pay for your car.
I do that now.
Which we'd probably buy you a company car, or at least you use ours if you needed it. So, and we pay for the gas anyway. So
yeah, that'd be sweet. I mean, it definitely wouldn't be. I can't say no to it. But, I mean,
this
honestly,
is company talk on the podcast.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Who cares?
Over the next, that would be interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, we're talking because we want to move over to Carmel in the next couple of years anyway. So we're trying to like work that out, and it's a great time to sell right now, and it's a great time to buy.
It really is though, dude.
So we're trying to,
especially this place will sell like in a fucking heartbeat, dude, wouldn't it?
Oh my god,
you said, yeah.
Like,
I mean, you
probably like 100,000 more than we bought it for.
Really?
It's stupid.
God damn. Yeah. That's a nice fat down payment on
a barn-dominium.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, but you've kind of pushed us up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. I'm not blaming you.
Man,
it's just one of those things that you've kind of been like, I'm doing this. Okay.
Dude, I just have move. To. I mean, we talked about it.
I understand.
But it's just like one of those things where it's like at the end of the day, I gotta stop thinking short term and I gotta think long term.
Right.
And I mean, obviously, I want this to go long term, but my fucking current job is not a long term job.
Right.
I went there to help them out because they really needed it, and it gave me the experience that I wanted for my degree. Being a supervisor. Man, it fucking sucks. I would much rather get paid a lot more if it's going to suck. And I feel like that's what this job is going to be, honestly. It's going to suck, but it's going to pay
this new one?
Bucket fat. Yeah.
Like,
I'm not going to, like, you can't complain. You can put a price tag on anything.
So what we're saying is we need to make money so we can pay him fat.
Yeah.
So he can just chill here, drink, and talk to me.
I got to be able to, at the end of the day, I don't want to be working the rest of my life.
Well, if this is work, would you work for the rest of your life?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I could do this until I'm 95. Yeah, absolutely. But it's not like that's not something
that's up to you.
It really is, honestly. But I'm not saying that it can't be that.
Yeah.
But I think that, right now I have to think, in the moment. And
of course.
It's like this is kind of one of those jobs where, I mean, I can't even. It's a name that everybody's heard.
Yeah.
And it's like this job even if with it being on my resume is going to put me, this is like the Mercedes-Benz of a lot of, places. So
have fun guessing what company he works for.
Well, they look in Warsaw. They'll figure it out.
True. Also, I guess to wrap up, like, life's moving. Things are happening. Season 3 started. We're so excited to bring you season 3. This is fucking awesome. I'm mad about getting backstabbed by my D&D group, and
who wouldn't?
And so I'm about to stop playing D&D. See, no, I'm kidding.
Roll up a new character.
Oh god, yeah. I'm about to just murder myself, just suicide.
That'd be nuts.
I'm kidding.
The samurai would like it. He'd be down for it.
Yeah, he'd be like,
what is that called? It's called something, right? It's
what the fuck's it called?
Dude, it's like some super sacred Japanese
Hold on. Oh god, what is it called? He performed Shimakiru
or something called.
I forget what it's called.
Here's what I found.
Oh god, stop listening. Oh God.
Let me read it.
That is not what I. No,
Let me read it.
That's like the suicide rate of Japan is like nope. That's not
what
I want. Yeah.
No.
It's like whoa. Yeah, this is gonna bother us, and we're drunk right now, so we're gonna figure it out.
We are drunk. We're so drunk. Who cares?
Japanese, and of course everybody's just like, you fucking idiot. It's called
Seppuku.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yep. I got it. Listen. I'm not smarter than you. I'm just a better Googler.
God damn it.
It's seppuku. Yeah.
Seppuku. That makes sense.
Performing seppuku.
He's gonna perform. Regardless, hey guys.
Anyway, hold on. So
yeah,
Braxton's moving to Warsaw. It's okay. We're gonna do a vlog about it. Actually, if you guys want to see,
it's gonna be awful.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna go golfing at a local golf course in Warsaw. That'd be fun.
Oh God.
And on top of that, like nothing's changing for you guys.
Nope.
Okay, Braxton's gonna be here for at least season 3 and hopefully season 4.
Yep.
Which I don't think he's gonna stop, honestly, just based on our conversations. Like, he's here for the long term, so it's not gonna be one of those Blake situations where he yeets after a season. Like, it's okay.
Yep.
So we're all good. Everything's fine. He loves you guys.
Absolutely.
I feel like we've made them very worried because we talked. So it's like, it's all good.
That's fine. I mean, if you're worried about it, you'll see, right? You can be worried, but you'll keep watching.
It's fine,
right?
Yeah, like, I don't think they have anything to worry about. I don't think they have anything to worry about. So you guys shouldn't worry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't
right.
either, but I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, I think we've been very communicative as far as like everything that's been going on, and I think that's why I'm confident as far as like,
right. We will make it happen.
About it, right?
If we have to move up the country, state, whatever, we will make it happen.
Bet.
So
we'll make it happen.
All right. Drinks. What do you think? It will get you fucked up really fast, and it's really good.
What did we give the
whiskey and Coke? The what?
The Eddies.
The Eddies.
The Deep Eddies and Sprite.
Oh, you mean the highest one? We gave the Red Rocket higher than that.
What was the Red Rocket?
The Red Berry vodka and the
Grenadine. I remember that.
Oh, I think we gave it like an 8.5 or a 9. Something like that. I'm going to give, if you like beer, I'm going to give this a 9.
Yeah, dude.
It's so 9. Good.
If that Red Rocket was, I mean, that's something that you could just fucking, I think it's good.
This is a sipper, but like, honestly, like, I'm sitting here too deep and I am fucked.
Dude, yeah, dude.
Like, you're going to have to be here for at least another hour.
I'm going to have to eat some more
food
or something.
It's fucking nuts.
It's dangerous. But I think it's, I've made a similar recipe called the Pink Panty Dropper. So, yeah. But this is, it'll fuck you up. So yeah, I'll give it a 9 for sure.
9.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong ass drink, and it's good, and it's smooth, and it'll do the job. That's for sure.
Well, if we can get 10% of you to subscribe to the Potty Mouth Show, it would be really appreciated, because that's literally 1,000 of you. So just fucking do it already. I know you guys like the podcast. It's just fine. I love you guys for liking the podcast, but like, please subscribe to the fucking YouTube channel.
I swear to God, if those Australians didn't subscribe right now,
no, they did.
I called them
One
out.
of them did.
Fuck yeah, whoever you are.
Yeah. Oh, what's his fucking name? Hold on, I can look it up. I can figure out exactly who it is.
The analytics are crazy.
Yeah. He wasn't private, so I can tell you exactly who it was.
Oh, that's your fault. I'll see if you're not sending it to private. We're gonna call him out right now.
The fat Aussie.
The fat Aussie. God damn it. I bet you weigh 95 pounds.
Yeah. The fat Aussie. Thank you so much for subscribing.
That's who subscribed. Got you.
Yeah, that's who subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Get that other Aussie. Go fucking knock on his door.
There's like 25 of them now.
Oh, I thought you said there was like 3.
There was.
God damn.
There's more.
Get out here, Aussies. Dude, I'm going to come visit you guys.
Let's look it up. We have...
Oh, he'll give you the analytics right fucking now.
I got you. We've got a little over... Oh, God.
Yeah, goddamn.
A little over 80,000 in America. And then between Canada, Russia, and the European area, another 10,000. So we're about 90,000. And then you got India, India, Asia, all that. North Korea or South Korea. Okay, cool. combining all that makes it about 100,000, and then you've got Australia, South America, and that makes about 100 or another 10 to 20,000 ish.
Dude, I'm not even Australian. I'm cheering for you guys.
So just in Australia alone, right now we have 300 people that follow the show.
In Australia?
In Australia.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Swear to God.
How many fucking shout outs do I got to give to you fucking Aussies down there? Give us a fucking subscribe on our other channels.
Right.
God
subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll give you a shout out.
Dude, I liked you guys before I even asked you to give me a shout out. Give me a shout out. Come on. Jesus, I won't like you guys anymore. I'm kidding. I will. But no, yeah, I just, I don't know what it is about the Australian people. I went there once and I just dude, it's just a whole nother level.
You been to Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It was one of my sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
No, oh my God, that's embarrassing. My brother-in-law.
We're so drunk.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude, for real. My brother-in-law's from Australia.
Okay.
And he went down there, and I went wanted to go, and it was a great time, dude.
What are we saying right now?
Dude, I don't even know. Let's get off of here.
We're so drunk.
Drink some water.
Make sure you subscribe, click the bell. Wait, this isn't YouTube. Like and share. This is it. This is the weird ending to season 3. The first episode of season 3.
We talked about kids. We talked about moving. We talked about the new episode.
We talked about D&D and how my teammates are dicks.
Teammates are about to murder you, and
I'll kill them all.
You can try.
I will kill them all.
But at the end of the day, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah. See you later.
Okay. Damn. He was like, no, I'm done. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, guys.